we have seen a true fan-made Robot Wars great, dogged and determined to defend his crown as series champion. As Firestorm goes into the final four of this series, but he's going against some swift competition as a legend and a world champion in the same robot, along with a demonic crushing machine who has been in the series once before, and a relatively new blood competitor, which is anything but underestimating. This is Season 2, the grand finale.
Welcome to Robots Great War. This is the grand finale. And well, 8 heats and 2 semi-finals ago, we were just starting off the first battle of the series. But now, after 48 main battles of the series, we are here, finally, in the grand finale. Only the top 4 remain. And, well, 3 of those are seeded, 1 is unseeded. And before we start the main eliminators, let's journey again to the road of Armageddon.
48 robots began the series, and it started off not very well for Raybomb 2 and Rhino. Both got eliminated in the first round, along with quite a few others. Dominator 2 and Mantis, along with a lot of other people who didn't do as well as we thought, along with Razer, who's already into the next round with Firestorm, along with Robo Chicken, who was flipped out very quickly and very high as well, along with robots like Seismic Crush, only victims of Spawn Extreme, along with the Cheese, which was eliminated very quickly as well. Here is the first heat, where Ghost Hunter would prove the big shock of the series to start off, flipping out A-Bomb 2 in a big battle. He would then go on to flip out Tour de Force in the semi-finals, before Ghost Hunter would make it to the heat finals, flipping out a very deadly Halberta, making it 3-0 in out of the arenas for Ghost Hunter here. Ghost Hunter, a great robot, and very unlucky not to have made it through to the final 4. And then we go on to Heat B, and Robozilla 2 is the robot that you should be looking out for. Robozilla 2 on his side, but back on his feet thanks to a problem from Tarantula Scorpion. Tarantula Scorpion would pay as Robozilla 2 rams in with the spinning blade, as Chutara's a bit stuck with dead metal, but Chutara would make it through with A-Bomb 2. And then taking out a very flimsy axe to Dominator 2, same way, pushing, shoving, not using the blade for much of the match, but jamming the weapon of Dominator 2 on the arena sidewall, and pushing, just pushing, wedging everything into that arena sidewall, crushing Dominator with the full force of the blade, along with the weight of the robot. Robozilla 2, however, would then be dethroned in the final against a very determined, very deadly, very spinning, and a very nasty Dreadblow, as Dreadblow would qualify for the next round. And then we look to the Seed 3, Armed, the world champion and the legend of Series 1, a robot with a lot of respect, taking out Mantis with ease, and then flipping out Warlord in the semi-finals of his heat, before taking out a very good Behemoth in the finals, where Armed would make it to his second consecutive series semi-finals with 2 out of the arenas. And then we move to Heat 4, and controversy reigns supreme about the rep, and that's the first time we've heard that, which hasn't included the England-Germany match, where Tornado would be immobilized for more than 30 seconds, but the ref refusing to count out the machine. Tornado would then fight back, and fight back with a vengeance, eliminating competitors left and right. Lance was the robot which was in trouble. Then Tornado rammed in, fighting like a nutter, taking out a very good competitor in Jackhammer before he was beaten in controversial style by Razer in the Heat Final. Razer, the robot, to take out Tornado and to end the run of a great machine. As Razer clawed in to pick up the victory. And then we move to Heat 5 and more with Hypnodisc and Firestorm, as they both came in to take out Bismarck in quick style. These two robots working as a unit, taking out the Kinect robots. The flimsy hammer not really working here against two great robots. And then we see the champion all on his own, but still fighting with so much potential, so much power. Another robot flipped out of the arena at the hands of Firestorm here. And then Nightmare 2, the two seeds going at it, where Firestorm would be able to lock the Nightmare 2 blade up into the arena sidewall, catching it and then flipping it out of the arena. Firestorm looking to defend his crown. And then we see Chaos 2 lifting robots left, right and centre in his heat, as Chaos 2 looks to become a champion once again, but this time in Robots Great War. And then Chaos 2, more flipping, more devilish flips by Chaos 2 on Dark Angel. And then he took on Dan Tomkier in the finals, a rematch of the Series 6 Heat Final of the UK Series. But the outcome is exactly the same. Dan Tomkier getting into the corner and Chaos 2 flipped out of the arena. Dan Tomkier in there with a great win. And then maybe the most impressive robot in the series at the moment was Spawn Extreme, flipping robots left, right and centre. First to go out was Seismic Crush. No, first to go out was Shunt, and then followed by Seismic Crush, and then out goes the Breathbot, followed by Exterminator. And then Spawn Extreme would take out Vlad the Impaler. Poor little Vlad. And then Spawn Extreme would go up against Champion, the two seeds going out. But again, Spawn Extreme shows the power of the flipper, flipping out Champion. And then we see Panic Attack, a great robot, pushing, shoving with the forklift controlled. However, it'll be the flip out done. It was in fact Bigger Brother, and then Panic Attack would take out Tough as Nails. After a lot of hellacious carnage in the arena, Matilda flipped along with the Refbot as well, and then it would be Bigger Brother's opportunity. But no, Panic Attack able to make it through again. Controversial with the fans of Robots Great War, but still, Panic Attack goes through. And then Firestorm versus Ghost Hunter in the series semi-finals, with probably the biggest move of Ghost Hunter's early career here in Robots Great War, flipping itself out of the arena by using its own lifter. And then we see Armed and Spawn Extreme. The impressive Spawn Extreme was no match for the world champion, as Armed shown Spawn Extreme that first impressions mean nothing. As he flipped Spawn Extreme left, right, Spawn Extreme just couldn't keep writing and just couldn't keep going. Spawn Extreme counted out by the Refbot. As the House Robots have been waiting for this moment, Spawn Extreme has done nasty stuff to them, and now it's payback. And then we saw Dreadblow and Dan Tomkier. Dan Tomkier getting a flip, but that flip was all he would get, as Dreadblow comes in to take Dan Tomkier out and defeat a great robot, as Dreadblow qualifies for the series quarterfinals, taking out a very great robot in Dan Tomkier, who eliminate Chaos 2 to get to the semi-finals. But Dreadblow was the robot to go through. And then Panic Attack felt the same peril as the Wrath of Razer. Faced the same peril, but in controversial style, as you see here, Matilda flipping up both Panic Attack and Razer. Razer doing enough damage to make Panic Attack's self-writing mechanism unresponsive. Her Razer's beautiful self-writings work well. So here we have Firestorm and Armed, the first two robots to go through, followed by, then we have Dreadblow and Razer. This is what we've all been waiting for, folks.
Well, that's our story. Let's begin with the first round of the grand final.
Yes, we will. First round of the grand final. However, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait till the next video, so we'll see you for that, definitely.